I know that there's similar programs that you have in place for wetlands. Can you tell us just a little bit about that?
We do. We also have a parallel program called the National Wetland Conservation Fund. I think all of you are very familiar with that, the necessity of preserving and restoring wetlands, which really are so critical, the vital link in the preservation of the greater ecosystem in so many areas. This is something that groups like Ducks Unlimited have sponsored and been really front and center since their foundation. Another area where the initiative of the Hunting and Angling Caucus was brought forward, this particular program to involve groups across the country. In this case, we had one round of intake on projects, and I have an announcement on this as well today. Je suis heureux de vous dire que l'Environnement Canada accepte les propositions dans le cadre d'une deuxième ronde de projet de conservation des terres humides. So just on that, Environment Canada will be now inviting proposals from partners with plans to restore and recover wetlands once lost. This is the second round of intakes of projects that we hope to get people involved in across the country to keep restoring and preserving these vital pieces of our ecosystem. So, another and restrictions where there are issues of domestic abuse involved with firearm ownership. And of course, as a government, we continue to move forward on efforts to crack down and to tackle gun crime, which, as we all know, is not in the main long guns of hunters. It's in the main illegally owned, in the first place, from the very beginning, illegally owned handguns circulating in urban areas. And so we will try and continue to move on those things. And I think these measures are having effect. We see a reduction in crime, and not all, but a lot of these areas. So I think it's achieving our purpose. I hope it's making life at the same time easier. Easier not just for hunters, but easier, frankly, for the businesses in a lot of rural and northern Canada that depend on this particular industry, making it easier for them to operate. And look, let me just say this. And I said earlier, I don't want to feed paranoia, but as Prime Minister, I can tell you that I share frustrations of our caucus members when I see, and we've seen it repeatedly since we ended the long gun registry, of no other word other than bureaucratic initiatives, whether it's the latest reclassification problem or some of the things done by firearm owners that we think are effectively trying to put the long gun registry back in through the